Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Action Figure Dude 89 here with another exciting review. And today I'm going to be doing a review on probably one of my most rarest figures in my collection, and probably one of my most favorites as well. Uh, Ecliptor from Power Rangers in Space. He was one of the main villains in the series. The Power Rangers in Space was, I believe, the 6th or 7th season of the show, and was the last season of Power Rangers that had any direct relationship with the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So a lot of famous characters or famous faces were killed at the end of the show, like Zordon, Alpha. A lot of the Power Rangers were not seen from again. Rita Repulsa, Lord Zed, that was their last season they were in. So it was basically the last real season of Power Rangers, in my opinion. I stopped watching after that. After they killed Zordon, I was like, okay, this is gay. Ecliptor, if you've ever seen the show, you know that he's Astronema's right-hand man, who is basically the main villain, Astronema. He's a robot who was made primarily to kill Andros, who is the main Power Ranger in the series. He's the Red Ranger. He's also the weirdest one. And basically, they get into a bunch of fights and shit throughout the whole series, and the Ecliptor takes a bunch of different forms. There's a form where he's all beat up and got he's like half cyborg, and he's like all red at some point. He takes it's hard to follow all the different forms he takes. But anyways, this is his original form with cape. So as you can see here, I've got two, one opened and one still sealed. And this one, as you can see, comes with his sword and his cape. Now, I prefer to take his cape off because I think he looks gay with the cape on. And really, I think the creators of the show realized that too halfway through the season, because they stopped showing him with his cape on less and less as the show went on. Overall, he's pretty accurate to what he looks like on the show. There's really not much to say about his articulation. There's really no ball joints in the legs, and his legs just rotate like this. And his arm on this side can do a full 360, but I wouldn't recommend doing it just because of this lever. And this other arm can't move just more, past this. And his head can go a little bit to the right and left, but not much. But anyway, his action feature is this. I know it's amazing. That's what the 90s were all about. Hell yeah. You get his sword, of course, and I don't know. That's about it with his articulation. The detail on this figure, though, I would say that it's actually got really good detail, considering that in the show he looked pretty much identical to what he looks like as a figure. The green lines really do add a lot of texture to him. I think he looks really good like this, because without the green lines he would just be like a big black, jagged-looking figure. But I think the way they did the lines on this really makes this figure look awesome. They only do it in the front, though. The back is totally clear, but the front looks pretty good. And really, I have no problems with the way he looks at all. In terms of detail and everything. The only thing I would have changed where it was on the sword, I would have done sort of a green outline. And actually, the lines are in the sword, but I'm not good at painting, and I'm just going to leave him alone the way he is. But anyways, that's him open. And I'm surprised that no one on YouTube has done a review on this guy already. I mean, a lot of people seem to like him. I mean, he goes really quickly on eBay, so I'm surprised no one's done a review on him at all. So anyway, that was him loose. So let's check him out in the package. Now, this one is mint on card, as you can see. It's one of my most prized figures in my collection. As you can see, it says Ecliptor right here in bold. And it says Power Rangers in Space, which it's hard to see. Sorry, I'm really a bad cameraman. On the back, you see you've got the Crateries, Ecliptor. The Crateries are sort of like the putty version of Power Rangers in Space. They're like the space putties, so to speak. You got the red Power Ranger, the pink Power Ranger, black, yellow, and blue. But no one gives a shit about them. We only care about Ecliptor at this point. Anyways. Really simple card, but, like I said, typical packaging. It was made by Bandai, of course, in 1997, so it's way over 10 years old. I can't believe it's been that long, too. But, anyways, that's what he's like in the package. So you got both. Whoops. You got both what he looks like in the package and outside of the package. Now, let's get to how to get this guy. If you're a big fan of Power Rangers, you obviously know that there's Ranger Board, Ranger Central, and a bunch of different other Power Ranger forums where you can talk to other people and find out where to get certain toys and episodes and stuff like that. When I was in the search for these guys, I would go there first, and a lot of them would tell me that a lot of people don't like to sell this guy if they have him, and usually if they do, he usually goes for a pretty good amount of money. So I went with my natural gut and looked on eBay. Now, this guy is even hard to find on eBay. So you know that if he's hard to find on eBay, he's pretty fucking rare. I really, he's really one of those kind of figures that if you really want him and you see him on eBay, you should definitely jump on it and try to bid as high as you possibly can, because he is not on eBay very often. And he's, like I said, I was looking for him for about 3 months on eBay before I finally found one, and that was my first one. And I'm lucky enough to have two, but he's extremely hard to find on eBay, and he does not usually go for less than $40, $50 at all, So I was lucky to find these two. And price, the loose one, originally I got brand new with the box. I just opened him because the bubble was really fucked up. So I'll show you in a second. You can see how crushed in it is. But I thought I'd also have one to open because I figure I might as well. I don't want to have two that are in the package. So I decided to take one out. And the other one, of course, I decided to leave in the box because it's in pretty much mint condition. The loose one, I think I got him for about $25 with shipping. I got an incredible deal on him because, as you can see, he's never been opened or anything before I owned him. And I've only kept him for display purposes. And this one I paid a lot more for. This one was, I think, about $45 or so. But he's really, he's really worth it though if you really like this guy or you really like to collect Power Ranger stuff, because I'm telling you, he's probably one of the most rarest figures that I've come across. He is hard to find. So anyways, that's pretty much my review in a nutshell on this guy. Definitely one of my favorite figures that I have in my whole collection. And I have about 1,000 figures total in my collection so far that I've had over the years. So I would definitely pick this guy up if you're a big fan of the show. And, just keep looking out for him if you can't seem to find him right now. He's on eBay. He's just not on there as much as other figures. But, if you keep looking, you'll find one. But anyways, thank you for tuning into my review on Ecliptor, and please let me know, or drop a line if you want me to do a review on anything else. I have a ton of anime figures, various Marvel, DC, stuff like that. Video game figures, Dragon Ball Z, James Bond, all sorts of stuff. Chances are, if there's some kind of figure set that you're looking to for me to review, I probably have a few figures. So please, if you're interested, comment. I don't give a shit what you say. Just, subscribe if you want to see more. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.